Hey everyone, welcome to episode 4 of Cool Chords. This week we have a really pretty progression from a song by The Roots called Can't Stop This. Hope you enjoy. Alright, what a beautiful progression. I love the way the chords and then the melody on top line up together. It's such a pretty sound. And this is actually a sample from a Jackson 5 song called All I Do Is Think of You from 1975. And this song was released as a B-side to the single Forever Came Today. And if you listen to the original, it's much slower, it's a ballad, and it's a little bit higher of a key. It's So what the Roots did with it was they moved it down a little bit lower, and they sped it up a bit. And if you listen to the Roots version, it's mostly single notes. Okay, so what I did, similar to what I did in the Kendrick Lamar video, is I'm doing like a hybrid of the melody, the guitar melody notes, and then the chords underneath it. And the melody notes, there's some slight variations here and there. They change it up a bit. It's like a 6 or 8 minute song or something like that. So it's very repetitive, and they definitely do some variations. But this is kind of like the general line that's going on. So I would consider this to be in the key of F minor, because that's really the only resolution that you see. There's one part where it seems like it's going to resolve to A flat major, but it doesn't. And I'll explain that when we get to it. But we start on our 6th chord, D flat major. And what I'm doing here is I do my pinky on D flat, ring finger on F, and then I bar my pointer finger across A flat, C, and F. So when I start, I'm only strumming through the first 3 notes, and then my pick jumps up to the 1st string twice, and then to the 2nd string. So I want all those notes ringing together, so I'm getting that nice D flat major 7 sound. And then from there, we go to a C minor 7 chord, which would be the 5 chord, right, if we're in F minor. So middle finger on C, pointer finger on E flat, ring finger on B flat, pinky on E flat. So once again, I strum through the first 3 notes of the chord, and then the E flat note twice. So now we have. And then from there, we have our resolution to F minor. So we do an F minor 7 chord, ring finger on F, pointer finger on A flat, pinky on E flat. And this one has some moving notes on the top, so I'm keeping the ring finger and the pointer finger pressed down while I do these moving notes. Then my middle finger goes to D flat and pointer finger on C. So I'm already barring at that point, so all I have to do is take off my middle finger and I have that C note. And then the pinky will go to the B flat on the 3rd string. Now right here is where it seems like it might go to A flat major, because it looks like a 2-5. Well, it is a 2-5. B flat minor 7 without the 3rd, just 1-5 flat 7. So B flat, ring finger on F, and then pointer finger on A flat. I'm barring that. And then do the B flat, and then C. And then you go to an E flat major chord. So pinky on E flat, ring finger on G, pointer finger on B flat. So it's the same voicing that I started on with the D flat chord, but with E flat. Except I'm not barring all the way across. I'm just doing the first 3 notes. So, right. So when you see B flat minor 7 to E flat, obviously that looks like it's going to be a 2-5 and it's going to resolve to A flat major, but it doesn't. It just goes back to the top, and you go back to the D flat major chord. So, it does like a 2-5, but then it just starts back up again on the 4 chord. So that's why I would say it's probably F minor, not A flat major. Like if I was soloing over this song, I would just think F minor rather than A flat major. But that's the entire progression. So I'll do it slow a few times and I'll gradually speed it up. right, so that is our progression for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't checked out the album that this is on, Game Theory, highly recommend it. Probably my favorite album by The Roots. But yeah, that is our video for this week. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys for the next video. Take care.